These three people have all been convicted in a murder for hire plot. Prosecutors say a key part to the plot was a cell phone that was smuggled into prison.
This makes a mockery of our criminal justice system, that we catch you, we incarcerate you, yet still you.
First off, the criminal justice system is already a mockery. It ain't just this, it's everything altogether. And these three people got way too much time on their hands.
To offend from inside a prison.
Prisoners with cell phones. This is an issue that Channel 9 has investigated for years. Officials say current laws limit what they can do about this. Our South Carolina reporter Tina Terry is live now in Fort Mill to walk us through this case. Tina?
Yeah, Erica, this cell phone issue nearly cost a local mother her life. Fort Mill police say that a hitman forced his way inside of her house and tried to kill her. Now, we are told by investigators that this was all orchestrated by a state prisoner who used a cell phone to set up the hit. That woman and her baby were inside their home at this Fort Mill apartment complex in 2021. Investigators say this man, Jerry Kennard, tricked her into opening the door.
He had managed to steal some mail from her mailbox, came over in the guise of saying that, you know, I have your...
Please help me understand something. How are these people so smart, but they, instead of using it to make money the right way, the legal way, they choose to continue to be criminals? I mean, please give me an excuse or something in the comments, because I would never understand this.
I received your mail, you know, and it's not mine. It has your address. I want to get this mail back to you. And at the time that occurred, then she opened the door and he made his way in.
Prosecutors say Kennard was a hitman hired indirectly by this woman, Amaya Givens. They say Givens was jealous of the victim and used her contacts to get to this man, Preston Hicks, a South Carolina prisoner. And they say Hicks used an illegal cell phone from behind bars to put out the hit.
She was a strong woman, and she maintained her presence of mind throughout that incident. She didn't panic.
Solicitor for York County.
A lot of stuff going on up under officials' noses. And you're going to try to tell me that no one knew anything. You know, no one saw anything. Guards are supposed to be all over these places. These people should not be having this type of privacy at all.
County Kevin Brackett says Kennard assaulted the victim, but that she managed to get out of the apartment with her baby.
A couple of things went on in here.
Robert Munn lived nearby when it happened. He says it's a shame someone could arrange this from prison.
They don't need to be talking on no cell phone, making it easy on them.
Brackett says the problem could be solved by jamming cell phone signals, but a federal law prevents government from interfering with radio signals.
It's very serious.
Please explain that to me. And matter of fact, who is paying these cell phone bills? Which means we are. The American public is paying for these cell phone bills. We're paying for them to do criminal acts. I mean, please make it make sense that a prisoner, someone that chose to do something illegal. Now, I'm not saying all of them are actual criminals. Let's just be honest. Some of them are there falsely, but let's just move that out of the picture right now. They are in jail, and yet they have more rights than people that's not in jail.
And it's very easily solved. The law that prevents prisons from jamming cell phone signals dates back to 1934. There were no cell phones back in 1934.
And today, a state senator told me that House Bill 4002 has passed both chambers and could be ratified this week. It would up the penalties for prisoners who use cell phones and those who smuggle them in. It would also allow new technology to try to stop those calls. Now, Solicitor Brackett says that the best solution is jamming those cell phone signals, but he says that would take a literal act of Congress. Now, all of the suspects charged in that crime we told you about have been convicted, and they are now in prison themselves. Reporting live in Fort Mill, Tina Terry.
Let's be honest. Arresting people nowadays, that's not a fear factor. Because while you in jail, if you are able to do something like this, something on this magnitude, this level, there is no fear factor. You know, back when I was younger, you could just so much as mention jail to someone, and they would straighten up because you didn't want to go there. Now, look at it is. I mean, you can tell people that you only eat organic food, and look what happens. The taxpayer gotta shove up more money for organic food for particular people. And now you get cell phones and everything. So if that's the case, then why not just provide cell phones for the working man and have us citizens pay for it? I would much rather pay a cell phone bill for someone that's working and trying and struggling over paying cell phone bills for a prisoner. Let me know what you think about this video in the comments. Let's get involved.